In a world where ghosting is normal, attention spans are shrinking, and everyone seems to be playing some kind of game, how do you stay centered? How do you stay grounded when everything around dating feels chaotic? That's what today's video is about. How to date like a stoic man. A man who doesn't beg, who doesn't chase, who doesn't get emotionally wrecked when someone pulls away. Someone who understands what he can control and lets go of everything else. Because once you understand that, you'll never chase the wrong woman again. Let's start here. The Stoics believed that peace comes from within, not from others. Not from the validation of a woman replying to your text. Not from whether she likes your Instagram story. Not from whether the date leads to a second one. But from your ability to respond, not react to everything. And that's what dating in today's world requires. A level of emotional control most men simply don't have. See, here's the problem most men face today. They treat dating like a scoreboard. She replies fast, +1. She takes long to text back, -1. She compliments you, +2. She cancels a date, -5. And before you know it, you're not even dating to connect with someone. You're dating to win a game you didn't even know you were playing. The Stoic doesn't play that game. He doesn't lose sleep over unanswered messages. He doesn't break his focus when someone pulls away. He understands this. The obstacle is the way. So if someone pulls back, he doesn't panic. He adapts. He leans into what he can control. He doesn't chase after someone who has no clarity. Instead, he focuses on building the kind of life that attracts clarity. Let's go deeper. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In dating, this means you can't control if someone likes you. You can't control if someone is ready, but you can control your behavior, your values, your principles. Most guys lose themselves in trying to be what she wants. But the Stoic man, he is who he is, unapologetically, authentically. And if she doesn't vibe with that, he doesn't force it. Now, here's the challenge. We live in a time where attention is currency, and women, just like men, are overwhelmed with options. The average person is being swiped left or right hundreds of times a week. So what happens? You send a thoughtful message. She replies with LOL. You plan a date. She says she'll let you know. You show interest. She pulls back. And this is where most men fall into emotional chaos. They take it personally. They become needy. They keep texting. They ask why. They spiral. But the Stoic doesn't spiral. He doesn't chase clarity in someone who thrives in confusion. He simply lets go. And that's the power most men don't realize they have. The power to walk away without bitterness, without drama, without needing to teach her a lesson. He just detaches. Like Epictetus said, it's not things that upset us, but our judgment about things. So instead of thinking, she ghosted me because I'm not good enough, he thinks, she ghosted me. That tells me everything I need to know. See the difference? Here's the key moment. When you stop needing validation, you become insanely attractive because women aren't drawn to neediness. They're drawn to groundedness. A man who isn't swayed by external noise. A man who doesn't jump through hoops for attention. Now let me tell you a story. A man started dating a woman he really liked. She was charming, fun, witty. They had a great connection. But slowly, she started pulling away. Short replies, canceled plans, mixed signals. Now the average guy? He would have panicked. Started texting more, calling more, trying to fix things. But this guy, he simply pulled back. He stopped initiating. He focused on himself, his gym, his business, his peace. And 2 weeks later, guess who showed up in his DMs? She did. Not because he played a game, but because she felt the absence of a man who wasn't trying to prove his worth. That's dating like a Stoic. Not to manipulate, but to protect your peace. Let's explore something deeper. The modern dating landscape thrives on confusion, apps, short-term hookups, lack of intention. It's easy to get lost. But here's the Stoic secret. Stop trying to be chosen. Start choosing. You choose who gets your time, who gets access to your energy, who you open your emotional world to, because most men give emotional access too easily, just because she's beautiful or flirty or available. But the Stoic man filters. He asks, is she kind? Is she intentional? Does she bring peace or chaos? And he chooses accordingly. This is where real strength lies, not in control over someone else, but in mastery over your choices. So what happens when a woman pulls away? A Stoic doesn't panic. He pauses, he observes, and he remembers. What pulls away from peace isn't meant to stay. He doesn't chase, he replaces. Not her, but the craving for external validation. He replaces it with purpose, with presence, with power. In a world where everyone is trying to impress someone, the Stoic man simply is. Grounded, clear, unshaken. So if you're tired of ghosting, confusion, games, start dating like a Stoic. Stop chasing closure. Give it to yourself. Stop seeking attention. Become intentional. Stop proving your worth. Start living in it. Because the moment you center yourself, the games stop. Not because the world changed, but because you did. And that's when you realize real attraction isn't about looks. It's about energy. And nothing is more attractive than a man who doesn't lose himself just to be liked. Watch the next video to go even deeper into masculine stoicism and self-mastery.